Hey, let's talk about last night's episode of Beauty and the Beast. And all in all, the episodes are good. I feel like there's just something missing, and I can't quite put my finger on it. But ever since they've done this new transformation of Vincent and him losing his memory and then reconnecting with Catherine, I don't know, something just feels a little off, and I can't quite put my finger on it. And I'm hoping that it will change and that it's maybe not just me, but I don't know. I still really like this series. I really enjoy it. I'm enjoying all the characters on it. I just feel like something feels a bit off, and like the chemistry that the two of them had together. I don't know, and I hate saying that because I really, really, really like these two together. So, anyways, let's talk about the episode. So we basically, the case of the week is this beast that comes and is kind of tracking Vincent. And we quickly find out that he once served with Vincent back in the day. And after they find this out, they kind of hang out and they kind of become buddies. But what happened right at the top was this guy, Zach, attacked Catherine in her place. And he made it sound like he was tracking the scent of Vincent because he was concerned that all these beasts were being attacked, and it sort of led him to Vincent. And we find out that he's sort of been on his own for the last 10 years. He thought Vincent was dead. Like, he's thought most of these people have been dead, and he turns out that, he's still alive, and, so they're trying to, I guess, rekindle their friendship. And all of a sudden, it kind of takes this turn where he kind of turns into this crazy, jealous boyfriend, basically, because he's like, because as we know, Vincent lost his memory, so he can't remember everything that's been going on, and he brings up this girl Gabriella, that Vincent once dated before he dated his I think the girl that he ended up proposing to, Sarah. I think her name was Sarah, and he's all like, yeah, you and Gabriella got together. I had already been in like Iraq and all this kind of stuff. And you're just kind of like, where's all this coming from? And then it turns out that he was jealous that Vincent hooked up with this girl. She's basically like a random. And he now wants to kill Vincent. And then he's like, I'm going to kill what you like who you love, which is basically Catherine. Catherine and her girlfriends are off at this reunion, this 10-year reunion, and trying to have a good time. And then this crazy beast comes in and tries to kill her again. So I don't know, like, this case of the week was kind of meh. Like, I almost thought, because of the actor that they brought on too, he's been on other CW shows, and he's also been on, he was in like The Lion Game, like, so he was kind of like a known actor. So I thought that they may have brought him on for a few episodes and built him up like this guy who Vincent remembers from back in the day. He starts triggering all these old memories, and memories that we may not have seen before, because in these memories, flashbacks that we were having, Vincent maybe isn't quite the nice guy that we were all led to believe. And that's okay, because all characters are layered and not everybody's supposed to be this perfect human being. So it would have been nice if they had allowed this character to be on for like one or two, no, sorry, not one, because that's what he was on for, but two or three more episodes, so that we kind of got like a little story arc where, he revealed a little bit more of who Vincent was in the war and everything, and got sort of a sense of a different side of Vincent, and then sort of pulled the wool out from under our eyes that he was kind of crazy and that he was kind of coming back for revenge. But for it to have happened this quickly, it was kind of like a bit of a dud. So I don't know. The case of the week didn't really do anything for me. We got more into the fact that Gabe has now admitted, at least, that he has feelings for Catherine, which was kind of cute. I'm just hoping that Gabe, like this whole Gabe storyline, doesn't turn out to be that he really is just kind of playing us, and that he's not really trying to be a good guy after all. And that, it would be okay if some of the beast stuff started to come back slowly and he didn't want to tell anybody because he was afraid that everyone was going to freak out. I think that would be a really cool storyline, because as we know, Gabe was a beast and then he was killed, and then Catherine brought him back to life. So now he's just technically human. So if they do kind of like, he starts to have these beast things slowly start coming back and he's afraid to tell everybody, that would be kind of cool. But I hope that like he's not just trying to pretend to be nice and then he's really bad this whole time. Like that, I'm not really looking forward to that, if that's what they're going to do with him. So I thought it was cute that he finally became truthful with himself and said that, he kind of does like Catherine, and he hopes that she doesn't know that he likes her. So I thought it was kind of cute. And the Catherine and Vincent stuff, again, like we got some nice movement forwards. Like, he wants to, keep pursuing her and he wants to keep having these memories. So I like it. I don't know. Something, I guess, maybe feels a bit forced. I'm not sure what it is. And I don't like that I'm having this feeling because I really do like these two as a pairing. So I'm hoping that whatever is missing gets fixed quickly. Tess really didn't have much to do in this episode. She was just kind of like there as a wingman and doing like her job, and that was fine. But I wouldn't mind her getting into some more stuff. And same with JT. JT was sort of around when Zach was grilling Vincent about this Gabriella chick and all this kind of stuff. And JT looked like he was suspicious of him, like he didn't really trust Zach, and that was fine and everything. But I feel like JT is better than that for the story because in the first season he had a lot to do with trying to cure Vincent and being his best friend. And I thought that was actually a really cute scene when the two of them were sitting there eating pretzels and popcorn together watching this TV show. So I thought that was cute. And the big reveal that we got was the fact that Gabe has been looking for Catherine's real father and has been hitting nothing but roadblocks. So he goes to the guy from the FBI and says, listen, do you think you might be able to help me out and stop some of these roadblocks that I'm having to find, her father is? And he's like, yeah, sure, I'll get on that and I'll look into that. Hello, meanwhile, he's her father. And then we find out at the very end when she's sitting at the end of this 10-year reunion, which has been destroyed because crazy beast dude came and mashed up the place. She's looking back at old photos and there's a picture of her in her graduation gown and she sees the head of the guy from the FBI. And so she's looking at him like, what is he doing there? And then she basically says, I think I just found my father. So that'll be interesting to see where it goes next week. And, is he going to try to lie? Is he going to come clean? Like, what are they going to do with it? But all in all, it was a pretty decent episode, but I wasn't wowed. And that makes me sad because I really like Beauty and the Beast. So hopefully next week it picks it up and we get a really good case of the week and we get a little bit more like, I don't know, some better chemistry between Vincent and Catherine. Because I don't know, I'm not really feeling it right now. All right, guys. See you next week. Bye.